I'm going to show you how to use a spectrum analyzer, which is a really useful tool for looking at signals at the output of the system, which is really the PAM, just before they go into the snap. So here in the node we have FEM power supply at the top, we have the node control module, we have 4 snaps, and those are connected to the PAMs. On the left hand side you can see the patch panel all connected, same as the right hand side. So here we're gonna look at the spectrum at the output of position 1 east, and position 1 east corresponds to antenna 72. So we're going to look at 72. Now bear in mind this antenna is actually sitting in the hub, so the passband is going to look a little bit strange, but it will still tell us if things are working as expected. So the first thing I'm going to do is, as if I'm starting from scratch, obviously you need to switch the spectrum analyzer on. I'm going to press the preset button here, and then I'm going to just press frequency, stop frequency, 300 megahertz. This will then allow us to look at signals between pretty much near DC to 300 megahertz, which is the looking at therefore the HERA band. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch on the PAM power supply here. Okay. Now bear in mind the PAM output should always be terminated in something. So you know there should be a connection. It should never be left open circuit before switching the switch, just because it can potentially damage the last stage of the amplification. Now I'm using a quick connect cable, so this is really easy to use. You just pull that back, pull the connection out, and then put it in and push that forward, that sleeve forward. Now you could use a cable like this, which will be available with the analyzer, or you can use just a standard SMA cable. Okay, so I'm going to look at the spectrum, and just going to switch on the PAM now, and you should see a slight rise in the noise level. Okay, hopefully you saw that. Now I'm going to go and switch on the FEM supply. Now this is antenna 1. I'm going to switch on the supply here, and this light should come on, the top light, but I'm going to go and look at what the spectrum actually looks like. So let me switch that on. You should see relatively flat spectrum. Now bear in mind this antenna is sitting in the hub, so it's not really going to look exactly like it's not going to give us the passband that we expect, but it looks fairly smooth, and I would say that there's a very good chance this whole system is working. Just looking at the FEM supply, we can see the light is on, so it's definitely getting power and we're getting a good signal. So this is a great tool for us to check that everything is connected as expected, and that we're getting a good signal coming through. Thank you.